So the first video of the new year, and this video is going to be about my new crazy hair dye. As you see, I've got green hair. It's the first time for me I've ever had green hair, and I felt like, okay, new year, new me, why not just get a new hair color? And perfect timing, I've got new extensions, which I'm like really happy with, because I'm going to talk about them later, but just to know, they are from VPfashion, and I'm going to talk about them. They are like awesome. I don't know what to say, which extensions are better, but I'm just going to talk about it later. So this video is going to be about the extensions. It's going to be about the hair dye, and it's going to be how to maintain a crazy hair dye. Because, you know, you wash your hair and suddenly your extensions doesn't fit your hair color anymore, or you need to buy at least one hair dye bottle every week, and I know all these problems, and I'm just here to give you some tips, and they may help you or may not. It's up to you if you try them or not. First things first, my new extensions, they are 22 inches, 220 gram of hair, and it's the number 613, you know, light blonde hair. It was. As you see, right now I've got like one package of hair, which usually is totally enough because it's 220 gram, but I had some old VPfashion hair extensions, so I dyed them a darker green, the old ones, just to have some, yeah, nice shading in the hair. So usually you only need one package of hair because it's totally enough. Just because I had some old ones, I just put them in as well. Let me tell you about the hair. It's a really thick hair, silky hair. You can bleach it, you can dye it, you can blow dry it, you can straight it, you can do whatever you want to with it, as long as you don't like destroy them. It's really hard to destroy them with normal hair things, such as I said, like straightening, blow drying, whatever. I can say like this, the new ones I've already washed once, so that the silky protection thing disappeared before I dyed them. Then I dyed them, let the hair dye in for like, yeah, okay, I'm going to talk about it later, but I washed them, I dyed them, I washed them again, and they're still like perfect. Right now they're like a little wavy because I had a braid yesterday, so I just let them in overnight, so I like wavy hair. And they're like, you can brush them, there isn't any hair falling out of your extensions. It's just like brushing perfect hair. I mean, even I lose more hair than my extensions do right now, and that's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's just like the real awesome quality of the hair, and they take the color really well. And you know, I had like my old VPfashion extensions, I had them not bleached but like almost white blonde, and they still were perfect because I can wear them right now again. And so you can do whatever you want to with your hair. I really recommend it, and as I said, it's totally enough with one package for 220 gram, are like perfect for one like fully extension. And one more positive thing about them is that you have really strong clips to put them in with, and they're just like, you put them in once, they hold the entire day, and they wouldn't even like fall off if you went to sleep with them. But yeah, that's like how good they are. And one more thing is that if you like feel that you want to have VP extensions right now, you can just go to the website. I will link everything down there in the description bar, and when you order, just use the coupon code EmyExtasy and you will get $10 off your purchase. So that's something maybe will like give you motivation to buy them, and I can just recommend them. It's a serious recommendation that I can seriously say these extensions are the best extensions I've ever had. And I tried a lot of different extensions from different countries, different brands, and yeah, a lot of extensions, and I can seriously say these ones are by far the best ones. I really like the hair dye, and as you see I've made a black like dip dye just to like pop it up a little bit and make it a little bit more fancy, my hair. So about coloring my hair. First thing first, I will just show you like a video clip where I'm going to talk, like a small clip about where I'm going to talk about what hair dye I used and like how I dyed them. It will be really fast, so I will just insert here right now. What I've made, or what I've done already, is that I've washed them with normal shampoo and no conditioner, no treatment, nothing. I just washed them with shampoo, so all the silicones went away, and then I just let them dry on the, how's it called? Yeah, I just on a place, no blow dryer, nothing. I just let them dry by air. So they are like totally neutral, no silicones, no shampoo, no treatment, no nothing. They're just perfect to dye right now. So here we get the longest part. I maybe can get one with only 3 clips. Yeah, we take one with 3 clips, won't take that long. So here we are with one with 3 clips. What I'm going to do is that I've got apple green. You can't see that right now, but it's apple green from Directions. And I've got, this one is open so I can't, but I've got here ebony from Directions as well, the black one. And I already got something on my fingers, yeah. So you should take rubber gloves or something just to save your fingers from getting drawn into hair dye. It won't remove that fast. And what I've also got is a brush, hair dyer's brush. You can get them on every like drugstore or something. So it's a simple hair dye brush. So my plan right now with the extensions is to get all these green and somewhere here start to just have a black dip dye. No ombre or something, just dip dye. I'm going to try to blend it out a little bit, but it's going to be hard with the black one. One more thing I did is that I've thinned them out. You know, VPfashion extensions are really, really thick. My own hair isn't that thick, so I thinned them a little bit and trimmed them a little bit so they are like layered and look more naturally, especially when you have thinner hair. Don't just put in thick extensions in thin hair, it will look really weird. So what I'm going to do now is just start with the green. That's why I have my gloves here. And just somehow start putting on the green. So the more important part is actually how to maintain a crazy hair dye. You know, they are all just semi-permanent, so whenever you will wash your hair it will wash out a little bit, get lighter, or totally misdye, or yeah, get a crazy color. Used to happen with some colors which turn really weird and you just think like, oh my god, what happened? I studied a little bit what to do with like crazy hair dye, how to maintain and how to just care about your hair when you have a crazy hair dye. That was why I had blue hair such a long time. And there are several tricks how to maintain them. It's not, just so you know, the tricks are not meant to let, just like you dye them once and your hair will forever be green or forever be violet or whatever. These are just like some tricks how to skip to re-dye your hair every week. It belongs to your hair structure, if they even work or how good they work, and every hair reacts different to whatever hair dye brand you use. So you can use directions and maybe your hair will like it will be really hard to get it out again, or if you use Stargazer it won't even get attached to your hair and it will just wash out of the one-time washing. So my tips, what I do is actually that I always wash my hair separately. So I never shower and wash my hair, I always wash it separately, because I wash my hair with really ice cold water. Because if you wash it with really cold water, of course you shouldn't get a headache because it's so cold, but just wash it with cold water, your hair won't suck up the water. It will just, yeah, you will just wash away all the dust in your hair, and because the color, the dye, is in your hair structure, and as long as there's no water which will like be sucked up in the hair and just need the space so the hair dye will disappear. I hope you understand. I didn't talk English for a really long time, so I hear it myself that my English sucks right now, but I'm sorry. Maybe it's just funny to listen to me. Whatever, just wash it with cold water. It will maintain the hair dye a little bit longer. And when you wash it, don't use any conditioner, because conditioner, you know, you use conditioner to just like fade out semi-permanent hair dyes. So if you use conditioner on your hair while you have crazy hair dyes in your hair, it will just bleach the hair dye. So that's some morphing. And otherwise, stay out of the sun. Bright sun will let your hair dye fade. Right now here in Sweden isn't any sun, it's just snow. But if you live somewhere else where there's sun, just avoid bright sun. And that's actually the three like mainly tips I use to maintain my hair dye. That's actually the most important things. And of course, try to use your hair dye on great extensions such as VPfashion. Otherwise, when your hair extensions get broken, they will fade as well during sun and everything, or they won't even take the hair dye, or like accept it, and yeah, it gets a totally different color when you dye it. Happened to me once with bad extensions as well. So now you know all the tricks, all my tricky things, what I do, and I hope this video explained some things as well, because I've got so many questions like what hair dye is it and so on. So now you know, and it's from directions as I said, and yeah, and if there are any questions, just leave me them in the comment field and I will answer them, or just ask me on my Facebook, my Instagram, or ask.fm. You can ask me wherever you want to. I make sure that I answer. And yeah, so this was it, my first video for the new year. I hope you had a great new year, New Year's Eve, or what to say, and your year started really great. So see you in my next video. Bye!